Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about Cale Makar becoming the fastest defenseman in NHL history to a 200 career points. Now before we start, please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new to hockey, new to my channel, whatever the case may be. I'm hoping to, do this as a career and would love to have you here along the way. Now before we start, I wanted to say I'm on vacation this week, so don't expect a lot of videos. I'm going to try to put out 3. So get 3 done and then probably just gonna relax, hang out with the wife, all that good stuff. Anyway, let's talk about Cale. And I wanted to go through, his season so far to talk about just where he ranks among defensemen. It's very simple stats, but you still get the idea of how good he is. Year 1, the 2019-20 season, he had 12 goals, which was 11th for defensemen, 38 assists, 10th for blue liners, 50 points, which ranked 7th, and he had 57 games played, 0.87 points per game. So in his rookie year, we're going to talk about why some people argue maybe it's not like a rookie season, but it still is. But in his rookie year, he averaged nearly a point per game as a young man and was able to come into the best league in the world and put up great numbers. So good for him. And then in the 2020-21 season, really just the 2021 season, he had 8 goals, which was 14th among defensemen, 36 assists, again 6th, and now 44 points, which was 5th out of blue liners. 44 games played, so 44 points, 44 games played, 1 point per game. In his second NHL season, he's able to average 1 point per game. That is insane. He ranked 5th for defensemen in points. I just can't even believe it. And then this past season, 2021-22 season, 28 goals. This was the year that everybody started to say he is the future of the league for defensemen, and he is going to be a guy that wins multiple Norris trophies. He was, of course, first with 28 goals, 58 assists. He was 5th there, and 86 points, 2nd in the league. Now, that was behind Roman Josi. Didn't matter, though. But yes, 77 games played, 1.12 points per game. That is the first season that he was able to average over a point per game. Good for him. And then, of course, you have this season, year 4, 2022-23 season. 5 goals, which currently ranks 5th for defensemen, 15 assists, 6th for defensemen there, and then in terms of points, 4th. So he has played 17 games and is averaging 1.18 points per game. This is big. Why? Because as you can see, as the years progress, slowly but surely, he is getting more points per game. Now, it's not always as simple as saying, oh, he had more points, so therefore he was a better player this year, but it is good to see where he ranks among defensemen. He might not be first for a certain category, except for those goals, but for most of them he is in the top 5, which pushes him up in terms of points, up there towards the top of the league, and in general has been one of the best defensemen since he's come into the league. Notably, he has already had some early success and then has been able to maintain it. He did have that 18-19 playoff run where people saw him come in. I think he played 10 games in that span, so people say, oh, he didn't really become a rookie the year after since he already played games, but according to NHL rules, of course, he is still a rookie, and that is why I think he was able to get a little bit more time to adjust, but he was already probably going to be a good player considering the guys that Colorado's been able to bring in and how they've been able to play in the league. And of course, he's already a Calder and Norris Trophy winner, so that is good for him. And the next question now becomes, what can Cale do in the future, and could he be one of the best defensemen in NHL history? Now, of course, that is still very early into his career, so injuries could happen, hopefully not, or a decline in play, all that good stuff. But in general, you look at this Colorado team, they look to be very good in the coming future. Already, of course, have won a championship, and now you wonder how many Norris trophies could Cale win, and of course, how many Stanley Cups could he win possibly with Colorado. We'll have to see, but do you think Cale Makar will become one of the best defensemen in NHL history? Let me know down below why or why not. Also, please make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new. Everybody stay safe, and have a great night. Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.